Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with John Kennedy.
Hello.
Kelly Caudille.
Hello.
Rico.
Yo.
And Joshua.
Hello in French.
Hello. Oh. What? That's bonjour. Hello in French.
I don't know French. What the hell? It's a subtitle for the blind. What the hell? Jesus.
I was going to say, this episode is subtitled
In French. Hello in French.
Subtitles for the blind.
Wow. So for our blind listeners out there, the opinions expressed by Joshua Jackson do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Gaming with Scott or any of its subsidiary companies. So now that I've got that out of the way,
Hey,
thank
guys.
you.
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here in French.
I have a blind friend, so we're good.
Wow.
All right, I'm
Jesus
done.
Christ.
Done. I'm sorry.
I love this fantasy group so much.
Picks or it didn't happen.
You're going to have to edit the hell out of this,
Well, no,
dude.
he actually-
Nah, we're good so far.
legit,
No,
he-
we're fine.
Legit, he actually died, so that's not even true.
Oh, my God.
So you're using your dead blind friend as cover? No. You are a horrible person.
Did you really have a dead blind friend? Because if you didn't, I'm taking it back.
Yes, he actually. He was like 73.
I think he's the only one with evil listed in his
So in his
alignment.
alignment, yeah. So did the syphilis take his eyes, or is that, or he just?
Syphilis is an amazing way to go because it eats the brain and it enhances the pleasure cell. So yes, you don't have a brain, but your endorphins are going positively 24/7. Why is that a bad thing?
So I'm going to turn and address the rest of the group now.
What? What?
I believe Mr. Jackson may have contracted syphilis and is beginning to start the propaganda war
No.
for when it's announced. And he's going, "Oh no, this is fantastic! It's fabulous! It's one of the best things that could happen to
Make
you."
America great again.
Did I
Stop
mention?
it.
Did I mention that I have syphilis?
As
tell
you
you about
guys
it.
know, syphilis is just the greatest. All of my friends will tell you I have the best syphilis.
Neurosyphilis. Neurosyphilis is where it's at.
My God, that explains so much, Rico.
It does.
The rambling, we have a glorious new president-elect.
The subtitles for the blind. It explains it all.
And the Gaming with Scott podcast would not want to be censored by...
I would like to let everyone know that I have sent out a tweet to the real Donald Trump inviting. I want to interview him on the show, and I wanted him. We were going to have one of our characters is going to be given a medal by the president, and I would like him to NPC himself.
So what you're saying is you tweeted that twat. That's great.
Yes, I tweeted that out.
For the record, all your tweets are now probably going to be in the Library of Congress.
That's okay.
Really?
I think it's like 3.
Any correspondence with the President of the United States does get saved. It says so on the official POTUS Twitter feed that says, note, all correspondence with this account is saved in the Library of Congress, and it quotes the legal thing. So
So what I need to do is start saying, Gaming with Scott would like to have you over. Gaming with Scott would love to talk with you. Gaming with Scott is now big in the Library of Congress.
it's the biggest.
It's the biggest.
Biggest.
No,
Yeah, we
but-
have
Hey,
lots
like
of
my
big
hand.
words.
Hey, but sincerely,
Make gaming great again.
I don't know French. I need to know French.
What?
It makes me. You assholes made me self-conscious.
About your We're talking about the president, not...
Who cares? Are you kidding me? Don't be impeached
Hi
in 2
in
years.
French, subtitled.
What do you know in French? No.
Brad Pile's going to be on MasterChef.
What?
Yeah?
Shut up. Are you
Brother
serious?
Pile, yeah.
Nice.
I missed
just-
That was
that.
totally cool.
That is actually
Oh,
Okay.
wait a
All right.
second.
So subtitles notwithstanding, you guys are headed through the woods toward the Wizard's Tower. Okay, now that we can breathe a little bit. All right, I want everybody to give me a general, the better of dex or intelligence. I need a roll above 5 from everybody.
Dice roll.
14.
Hoo-hoo.
9.
6.
21.
Wait, is this with
Did
modifier
you roll
or
it?
just
Nope,
general?
just general roll. Straight
general?
roll. Straight
19.
roll. 19. Wow, you're up on the rolls there this
And
year.
now I am.
Training dice.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay, train them dice.
He loves.
Okay, there is. You roll through, and you had 19. You had a
9.
9. You
6.
6.
14.
Okay, you're leading the group. You come across a set of snares that are set across you're not on a path, but you're on a general direction. And you notice that they're offset so that it's meant to snare an area of anybody walking through it.
Stop. Stop, guys. Stop. I have trapping. I can disarm this.
Okay.
You're up.
Oh, pulling back an SJP.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm going to get on my hands and knees around the outside of the big snare.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to follow it along to whatever tree is holding it. I'm going to look for the guide wire. And I'm going to look for the counterweight because there's going to be a counterweight. If it traps something, the counterweight's going to drop and the net's going to come up to hold everybody. So I'm going to be looking for the guide wire and the counterweight.
Dex roll plus modifier and add your levels of trapping.
3, 14, 15.
Okay. You're able to follow it back, and you're able to disarm it without setting it off, without putting your eye out. You're good. You've created a column that your group can go through.
Now that you've disabled the snare, make sure you get the base too.
Da-dum. Thank you.
That's enough.
That's horrible.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John.
That was great, but that's horrible.
All right. This is safe to walk across right here.
Okay. And your group heads through it. A couple more hours on the way.
Now I'm actively looking for traps.
Why would a wizard set like these traps?
Hey, maybe we should just get off the beaten path.
We're not on a beaten path.
No, we're not on the
You're not really
we're
on
on the regular
like
path.
a game trail.
Oh, I thought we were on like
That's
a
why there's
trail.
snares here, is because it's a game trail.
No, these were snares that are bigger than.
These
like,
are- yeah,
apparently,
this is-
there are
Sand
either
trap style,
there are either owl bears or elephants that roll through this. This was like meant to catch man-sized.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to recommend that we slow our pace up a little bit. Let me take the lead to look for traps because I don't want anything unfortunate to happen to us or SJP.
Okay.
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 So I'm going to slow the party purposely and look for traps.
Okay. Give me another roll.
That's going to be a 16, one better than I rolled last time.
Okay. You roll through and you find 2 more sets of area effect like snares. And by area effect, it's like there's 2 or 3 kind of scattered in a pattern. It's almost as though you're getting the sense that whoever it is trapping the woods between one area and another area. So Turnford and whatever's in the direction that you're going. One would presume the Wizard's Tower.
Turnford. All right. Instead of slowing us down by disabling every single trap, I will just safely guide us around the traps.
Okay. All right, then you pick the pace back up,
Yep.
and you're moving along. Excellente.
I have trapping. Why don't you have trapping?
I don't know.
You'll
Apparently, he
have
just
to-
goes summon animal arrow. We're done.
No, I wouldn't abuse my magic.
I
like
know you're
that.
not like target practice. I know you're not that. You're not that druid.
He's not Luke Skywalker.
So there was right.
Just so you know, I would abuse my magic like that.
Yeah.
I knew a druid
I'm
ranger
neutral, not
combo.
evil.
Yeah, I knew a druid ranger combo who'd be like summon, pull, summon, pull, and they'd both level up that way. And, they're like,
I
and the
actually-
druid would say, "I'm not abusing the magic," and the ranger would go, "Well, I'm not abusing my talents." And it was like, okay, both of you all are horrible people. And they're like, well, we synergize. And it was like, you're dicks.
Synergy.
I actually made the world's greatest and worst detective for a vampire LARP once. He had 0 ranks in investigation, but he had necromancy, and so he would fake his way through doing a CSI scene and be like, judging by the
Pushing up
GSR
daisies.
residue on the bottom of his foot and the hair strand we pulled off of his clothing. It was that guy right there. He did it with a hammer. He did it because he owed him money. And the truth would be, I'd talk to the ghost and be
Yeah.
like, oh, so Jimmy, how'd you die?
like-
This guy hit me with a hammer. Oh, okay, all right.
Why? Because he owed me money, and I was trying to collect, and he didn't want to pay me, and he hit me with a hammer.
It's a TV
Nice.
show pushing up daisies. I like it.
But in fairness, he got hit with the hammer because his voice is really shrill and annoying. What? Your voice is shrill and annoying. I mean, How would I know that?
There you go. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. So you guys pick the pace back up, and in
right
a
along.
couple more hours, the sun is on the other side of the zenith. Do you guys stop and have like lunch?
We can eat as we go.
Or you just eat as you go? All
Yeah.
right. Right on. All right,
Although,
just checking.
I imagine at this point, though, I'm probably running almost out of any field rations I would have carried with us. So I think I'm out of field rations at this point because we've been traveling for how many days now? I mean, to that village and then to here.
About a day and a half.
Yeah.
Coming up
Oh.
on 2.
Yeah, we should be fine. For
Yeah, we
at
should
least
be
another
fine then.
day.
I guess I would have carried a bit more jerky
And if we can-
dried fruit. Than
Stop safely at the Wizard's Tower. We have time to hunt and trap whatever.
Okay,
we
yeah.
need. So if we can't, we go from there.
moving right along.
No, I'm fine with that. man.
And fancy feet.
I just want to make sure none of us get caught in a stupid trap.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stupid, obvious
You,
traps.
you move folks around.
Oh my
and-
god!
And they're all good.
Ketchup's gonna get caught in one of those traps.
That'll be Ketchup's problem.
Well, and that's why he stopped deactivating them and just wandered you guys past them.
Aw.
And we're all good now.
Luke looks up at the meat in the tree and goes, "Chewie, no!"
Chewie, no! Claire! Oh, Ketchup, no!
Look, I'm just saying, he will be easier to pickpocket and pilfer if he can't fight back.
Oh, Jesus. Then it's like
I
Ketchup
really want
the
that club.
pinata.
Chaotic neutral.
All right, fair enough. Fair
Ketchup. So you're not against Ketchup the pinata?
Nope.
I hit him and treasure falls out. That's not good.
Nope. I'm not evil. I'm just the chaotic neutral, man.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm not evil.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm-
Well, I steal for a living.
So
All right,
what's
I
your
swindled a widow
alignment
out of
there,
her farm.
Sparrow?
I thought you
Chaotic
were a
neutral.
brewer.
Chaotic neutral?
And I live for stealing.
Neutral good.
Radish neutral good. Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'm
yeah,
the town
you-
hero.
Yeah, you did. You
Nu-
did there.
Neutral evil.
Yeah, we know that.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. It's you. So that's like you do corner the market on neutral evil. You
I
know
will
that, right?
curse you in Spanish and French. Get out of here.
Well,
You
in
don't even know
Spanish
French.
and French subtitles.
Mad. You're a mad.
All right.
You're a filthy mad. What's mad mean? Shit. No, what's it mean?
Look at the subtitles. Oh, okay, that's what that means.
And we're done here.
Yeah, because you could just say it and then look down and see what it means. I didn't know.
That's awesome.
That's
for
why you
for a
didn't learn
second, I was
French.
like, "How the hell are you gonna
Yeah,
subtitle an audio podcast?" And my brain just went, "Duh, stupid! They can't do that." It's a
Thank you.
joke."
That's why it's subtitles for the
You know
blind.
what?
Right.
Not with an attitude like that, Kelly.
I do know someone who actually does subtitle YouTube videos. So
Well,
Well,
YouTube
sure.
videos. This isn't
yes,
a video.
this is a podcast
You guys are just
Do
thinking
written
way
transcripts
too much.
for your ears.
I did not bring the video camera. I got one. I could bring.
no,
it.
do a written transcript of it
That-
for court record.
Okay, and
at-
still,
And at hour 5, Josh Jackson did in fact say he knew a blind man once.
Lies.
and then said that was untrue because said blind man died.
He was a nice guy.
So that you are lawful evil. That
I'm-
you would use him for your
No,
own ill-gotten
Fred was a good guy. He was.
subtitling. Now he's got a name.
You never
Took him a
asked.
while, right?
You insensitive prick. You never even asked.
you insensitive prick. You know how long it takes for that to grow back?
Guys are the worst.
His name was Fred. Fred Williams.
Because you could close
Shut
it
up,
in a
buddy.
car door.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't feel a thing. It's an insensitive prick.
You never saw it coming. Because he's blind. Get it? Stop it.
All right.
Who you say that to yourself?
So
No,
you come to the edge of the woods. We've lost listeners.
Is there
Okay. You come to the edge of the woods.
Mom, come back.
Is this the edge of the woods, or is this a clearing in the woods?
This looks to be, if it's a clearing, it's really, really big. You've been here. This is like in the middle of this clearing, and by clearing, it looks like the edge of the woods. In that there's woods way over there on the other side of the thing, but it's not like, if this is a clearing, this is easily the biggest clearing you have ever seen. In the middle of this open area, there is a stone wall with an arch and a way, an archway in and out. And behind the stone wall, in the middle of the area that's walled off, is a tower. It's like a stone tower that goes up. It kind of bulges out a little, and there's a castle roof, kind of.
All right, guys.
Sort of sure, yeah.
Let me go up in there first. Just stay right outside of the wall.
Stop.
Hold on.
Is there any openings in the wall?
There's the archway.
There's the archway.
Oh. That archway's a trap.
Do you want to get disintegrated or not?
No,
Wait. That sounded like what?
Ew.
that archway's the trap.
I'm telling you,
Why don't you
that
just-
is how I can walk through into the tower, and I can get through that.
Why
But
don't
you
you-
guys might die.
Why
I
don't
want
you
you guys
just
to
throw
be safe.
something real quick? Make sure there's no trap.
No, we're not going to throw anything.
He knows me. He won't kill me if I come up and knock.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, he does know him, so.
I'm going to
okay.
dismount and
You
put
three, on the other hand, I want to
SJP
live.
up. I'm going to put SJP by a tree and tie her up.
Is it weird
That's
that
no. Listen to me.
we are?
I'm listening to you.
Come up, bring the horse, stay just outside of the archway. I will go in. I will make introductions. He will let us all in. If he doesn't do it that way, he gets a little disintegrating.
No, I was just going to keep the horse out here, not knowing.
No, just bring the horse.
We don't want a horse
Stay
shit-
outside the gate until I call you in.
Horse,
Oh, okay.
the horse is
All
going
right,
to shit
Sparrow.
in his house, and we're going to get yelled at.
He's got a
I don't want to get yelled at by a wizard.
courtyard. Hello, we'll be okay.
Every other word's going to be a curse.
Yeah, I'm good with Sparrow's plan. We can just wait outside the archway.
All right.
Okay, waiting
Fair
outside the
enough.
archway.
Okay.
Do you bring the horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horse gets
I was going to say, horse dies.
Okay.
If you don't, probably.
Okay. So you lead the group up to the archway.
What kind of stone is this wall and archway made out of? Just regular,
regular
stone.
stone.
Okay. I'm going to look for any gaps in the stones or any holes, like quarter-sized, in the stone.
I mean, there's a couple of places a little bit of the grout has fallen out, but there's not like
Oh,
a
okay.
whole
Not like
there's
missing
not like-
stone.
No.
I was going to get inside my magic bag and see if I could replace or fix the archway.
Good stuff.
Never mind.
Okay.
I had a crazy wizard thing
Idea,
in
yeah.
my head.
I get you.
Okay.
I'm hearing you. Okay.
I'm very gingerly going to go through the archway.
Okay. You've made it through there once or twice, and you follow the path that you used previously.
Yeah.
And you head up to the main door to the tower.
Hit, grab the knocker.
Knock it.
You should ask her first.
Boo.
You don't hear anything. Bam, bam.
Thank you.
Give me a roll on a d20.
If you break his door.
Don't roll one.
11.
Okay. You feel the sound before you hear the sound. Kind of behind you and to the right, you hear GRON. You turn around, there's a large stone golem
Yeah.
who looks like he's taking a swing at you.
Whoa. Sparrow, is he here? Hold my hands up. Pray.
Sparrow, 10 gold from poker night.
Give me a roll on d20.
11.
Okay. He swings half-heartedly at you and misses, but he either didn't hear you or doesn't care.
I was going for a high five.
Yeah, with your head.
Up high, bro. Down low. Too slow.
Okay. Having not encountered a stone golem here before, I am a little confused.
Yep. He brings it brings both of his hands together above its head and looks like he's going to bring them down on top of you.
I'm going to roll back away from him.
It's okay. He put his
Alrighty.
hands up in the air because he doesn't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, that'll be the last joke. All right. Looks like it's initiative time.
It is initiative time. Give me a roll.
Yeah, I'm going to take my daggers against the stone golem. Not likely.
Not going to happen, huh?
13. Oh, wait. Does Dex add to that at all?
Yes, it does.
14.
Yay. Sir?
Slightly faster.
You got a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Alrighty.
18 with modifier.
Woo!
I didn't even roll.
He's like, I don't
I
care.
don't want to fight a
Doesn't
stone
matter. I go
golem.
last.
20.
Natural 20?
No.
Oh,
9
okay.
plus modifiers.
Alrighty. What you doing then, Mr. 20? And you're like, no. You're looking at it, you're like, no.
Stone golem. I have daggers. Ooh.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I also have an idea. Stone. I'm going to need some. Oh, what is that? Flint and steel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need some flint. I don't have any flint.
Somebody I thought had flint and steel.
Yeah, I know Kelly does. I would, but I think Kelly does for sure.
I don't have a. Well,
Don't you have flint and steel?
It's not on here. No.
You didn't. You didn't use the flint and steel from the fire last night. You didn't keep that.
I have a shining helm.
Oh, okay.
And a dagger. That's it.
I am going to.
By
a
the
horse.
fire you retendered last night. That there was the flint and steel there. You kept that, right?
It's not on the sheet, but if you're saying I got it, then I got it.
Okay,
Then
write it
write
down on
it
the
down.
sheet. There you go. He's
Jeez.
learning. It's subtitled in French for the blind. Go ahead.
Le faint intender.
I need some flint and steel.
What are you doing?
There you go.
The moment I see it trying to attack him, I have drawing sword and I am charging in.
Nice.
You're gonna get disintegrated.
My friend's about to be beaten to death, so
Now you won't do much help being disintegrated.
Disintegrated, right?
Do you give him the flint and steel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that all I get?
Are
Can I
you-
get it? Can I get a soliloquy?
Sure.
I wanted to try to use charisma.
Against a stone
What
golem.
stone
What's
golem.
your soliloquy?
Huh?
Make with the talky words.
Hey, I will. Stop attacking us as we are friends of your master.
Okay. But you're charging in sword
Yeah,
and shield.
yeah. As the two arms about to go down on him, I get in the way with the shield and then go up with the sword into its head.
Okay. Very, very nice. All right, give me a roll.
This is where all my good dice rolls earlier are not going to help me because I'll roll bad.
Nah, nat 20s. Nat 20s for days.
Dice roll. No, that was an 8. I have a strength of 17, so that's a +3, or is that +4?
+3.
That was +4. No, it's
Even numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 11.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, I do have sword specialization though.
Yay. So 12.
Okay.
Yay. So you your sword scrapes across the front of it and kind of pokes it in the chin.
Okay.
All right. Very, very nice.
Bang.
It brings down both hands just short of you, and like you feel the tips of your toes curl under as it doesn't swing. It's as though it hasn't done this recently, or maybe not yet at all. But it was like, oh, I need to aim like further out, and that will kill them. Okay, great. I mean, you see like the gears are turning. Like, oh, I got to reach further to smash it to death. Got it. Your turn.
I'm going to fish the sapphire out of my pouch real quick and be like, whoa, hey, stop. We need to talk to your master.
Okay.
I thought you had an emerald.
Whatever.
You did have an emerald.
Emerald. I wrote it down.
Alrighty. Rico, what you doing?
I am going to walk through the archway following the same path that Sparrow took. I'm going to try and jump on the back of the golem.
All right, give me a roll.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Okay, you leap up on it. You kind of get one arm over. You're on his back.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I have a plan.
Okay, Joshua, Titus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna.
You were like, "Hey, we're talking to your master," and it
It didn't care.
didn't care.
Oh, it's a big stupid golem.
I know. I'm gonna go
Bribery works sometimes.
use the ability Great Strike to try to take one of its arms off.
Nice.
I swear to God, if you miss and cut me, I'm murdering you in your sleep,
Bro.
and putting your head in your horse.
You're, bro. You're a rogue. Get out of the way.
I can't. I've jumped on his back.
Hey,
I have
All
a
right,
plan.
give me a roll.
with modifiers, I rolled a 19 and then +6, 25. Do you get one for fighting style?
Yes.
Relentless attack.
Yeah.
All right, so 26.
Okay.
Damn.
You cleave
Well,
your
he's-
sword halfway through its arm. I mean,
Great axe.
I'm sorry, great axe. Your great axe sticks in its arm.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
He's made of stone, you big dummy.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a hit.
It was a hell of a hit.
Plus, it's probably gonna like fracture and break off. And
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I know, Scott. It's not.
it was a good hit.
It was a great hit. That was you did more against him than
Anybody
means
else
nothing.
has.
than anybody else has at the bare minimum.
Just
I
keep
scuffed the
going.
finish. You broke his arm pretty much.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, Radish, what are you doing?
While in front of him again, I'm gonna go for a swing. As I'm swinging, just gonna shout to Sparrow, "How long has it been since you've seen your master?"
He and my master, he's just a friend and it's been a while.
Dash roll. 14 plus 3 plus 4, 18.
Woohoo! Okay, you stab him. It's not a stabby weapon kind of thing. You hit him, and a few chips fly, but it's not nearly the kind of hit that
Yeah.
Titus had.
I had a big chip.
It's on my shoulders. I'll never live this down. I'll never forget about it. Just big old chip on my shoulder.
Oh,
I went for the pun. Yeah, that's right.
nice.
Arr. Now I'm going to get hit. It's going to hit me.
That's awesome. It stops and sees the emerald and reaches out, and that's when the axe, which is in your hand, it reaches and twists, and a huge hunk bursts out of its arm. And it howls and withdraws the arm that it... Ow. I mean, it doesn't want to be anywhere near Titus. But it tries to crowd up on you with the emerald. It's all like, GRON.
All right. I think we're about halfway here. Hey, you want this? You want it?
And it's at this point, it looks very fascinated with the emerald. Oh, yeah, it's following it. Okay. Rico, what you doing?
You should block.
I'm sorry. Jace, what you doing?
Am I on its back as
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to start lumbering towards the emerald?
It hasn't lumbered anywhere yet.
Oh.
Can we get soliloquies?
I'm going to slide off of its back.
Already?
You could ride it.
No.
Titus, what are you doing?
I was going to do a soliloquy that
Then
says,
do it.
blind the damn thing, steer it off the castle.
Do you pull your axe back?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, give me a roll.
Make sure you didn't break it.
Okay, your strength modifier.
Sure.
No. You get no strength.
I rolled a 19, so it's 26 again.
A second hunk comes out of it as your axe frees, like the other side. You've dug out maybe half of the thickness of its arm.
Half.
It howls again. GRON! And it tries to knock Radish toward Titus.
Oh, no.
Radish can take it.
With my shield, just... Yay.
Block the hit.
Okay. It goes like, it like nudges you. And then is like, okay, that's not going to work. And it kind of goes around you towards the emerald.
So it's just sort of like, I will hit you with my fist. Poke.
Yeah. Like not even like,
Lightly caressed your back.
it touches you like, boop. And then looks at Titus like, oh, this could be bad. And goes around you toward the emerald.
You got to get the emerald.
I can't tell if it's because the golem fears me or if it was just sort of like, Titus, radish. Do we keep fighting it or
Go in the building.
Okay, go in
the
the building.
building.
Door's still locked.
Kick the fucking door in.
I kicked the door.
All right, give me a roll.
This is how I get disintegrated. He tells me to kick the door and goes, "Oh yeah, the home protection system. I installed it for him. Oh yeah, that's how I met the wizard.
Yeah.
He called Guardian. I showed up. Good times. What? 12?
12.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything
Hey.
else?
Nope.
hurt your
You kick the door and it booms again. It kind of shakes
Yeah.
in its mountings.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for that emerald.
No.
Sparrow, what are you doing?
Let it go. Just ignore the thing. It's after the emerald. It'll pick up the emerald. It'll be shiny.
I got
for
an
days.
idea. It'll probably be horrible, but I got an idea.
What are you doing, Sparrow?
Let us in, you asshole.
All righty. You yell that and you hear, "Who is it?"
It's Sparrow.
What are you doing there, Jason?
I don't know any Sparrow.
I'm going to
If I hear that, I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
turn around and look towards the door and keep the flint and tinder in my hand, or the flint and steel, just
Okay.
in case I have to light this golem on fire.
Titus, what are you doing?
Going for the emerald.
Okay. What's your dex?
14.
All right, give me a roll.
You're going to get squished.
With the modifier, rolled an 18. It's 20.
Okay. You're going for the emerald and you hear GRON. It's coming up behind you. You made it there first.
Run.
Turn around, show the emerald.
Okay, it runs right up on you and kind of stops like, uh-oh.
Recite the Green Lantern Oath.
Nice.
In brightest day and darkest
Darkest night.
night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Nerds.
Yeah, don't say that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, say it, but say it in the proper pentameter.
Stop fighting us.
It reaches out for the emerald.
No.
Give it the damn emerald. It'll leave us alone. Bribery is a brilliant thing with these things.
You pull the emerald back and it goes, GRON.
So if you are good, I will give this to you.
It reaches out for it.
Nope.
Maybe once the Alan Scott.
You are gonna get squished because you won't give him the emerald.
Come with me.
It reaches out for the emerald again.
Open the door, and you get this.
And I shed my light over the dark evil, for the dark things cannot stand the light.
It
The light of the Green
swings
Lantern.
at you clumsily to try to swipe the emerald away from your hand.
Okay, pull it back.
It doesn't.
Okay.
GRON.
You want this?
GRON.
Door.
GRON.
Door.
GRON.
I walk to the door.
It walks up after you.
Okay.
GRON.
I'm kicking the door.
I point to it and say, door, and then give you this.
Do you warn me to move out of the way? Because I'm still kicking that damn... ninja kicking the damn door.
You should get out of the way.
The golem is walking up behind you, being led by...
Lenny.
Sword.
No,
it's
you are
ignoring
Lenny
you
in this
completely.
instance.
You are
It might be.
I get out of the way.
Sincerely, it might be.
The middle section of the door folds down. Like the wood planks are this way, and a chunk of it just goes thunk, and like there's like a slot in the middle of the door. A crossbow bolt sticks out of the door. Get away from my door.
It's Sparrow. Let us in.
How do I know it's you?
I'm here all the damn time.
Yeah?
I bring you all
Yeah?
the meat you order.
I do? Right?
Right.
How do I know you didn't get taken by those stupid cultists?
I have a
We
question.
hate the cultists. They've been trying to kill us for days.
Also, he tried to take a kid's eyes.
I did not.
That's totally what's a Sparrow thing to do.
It is a Sparrow thing to do, but prove that you're not a cultist.
Onyx sucks.
Yeah, they'd probably say that to prove they weren't a cultist.
Onyx really sucks.
It's trying to take the emerald again.
Give it the emerald and come up here.
All right. So I'll just hand him the damn emerald.
Okay, he takes the emerald and kind of like moves over to the side. And the wizard sees them, and he goes, GRON, what are you doing?
Bribery works on GRON.
The wood folds up, and the door opens. He goes, that's Sparrow. Come on in.
Jesus Christ.
So the thing I learned is that's not the first time you threaten to take someone's eyes.
No.
Oh, the eyes thing? No, that's him.
Oh,
It means
okay.
it's a Tuesday.
I thought he was joking. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can see him take the eyes. And what you see in front of you is a knotted, grizzled, perhaps scarred on one side of his face. Wizard's robes, yes, no hat. Long-ish, sort of gray, dingy blonde hair. Middle-aged male.
Why doesn't Marcus like you?
What?
Marcus.
Who?
I don't know. This guy that we found dead in the woods?
Yeah, he was dead.
How would you know that?
Because his head was caved in.
But how did you know Marcus didn't like him if you found him with his head caved in?
Because that's what his big dumb friend said. Ketchup.
He had this little pouch on him and this silver ring.
Oh, Rigel was another one. Rigel.
Do you show him the ring?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, that idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't like me because,
You were better than him at wizarding?
well, obviously, but he didn't like me because I told him no, and he didn't want to be told no.
Do you know what this ring does?
No.
No.
No. All right. Good deal. Do you know what this bag is? I show him the deerskin bag.
No, but I could probably, if I took some time, maybe figure out what both of them do, at least in some vague
Capacity.
sense. Sure.
Sure. All right. Good deal.
Good deal.
Marcus wanted to borrow a few spells to go, and I told him no.
Sounds like him being a baby.
Very much so. So what brings you out?
Cult of Onyx in
It's taken over pretty much our entire region.
Turnford.
Turnford.
Turdford.
Turnford.
Turnford?
Yep, Turnford.
I had heard that there were some people there who were trying to dabble in magics, but I didn't hear much.
It's the entire town.
Haven't heard anything for about a week and a half, almost 2 from Turnford.
Yeah, that's about the time
Since
they
the
got taken
carnival
over.
went through town.
With the juggler.
Oh, the Jonglier?
Yeah.
Just a juggler.
Oh.
I thought you said Juggalo for a second. I was like, don't go there.
Sounds French.
I gathering of the juggler.
Yeah, they're traveling performers. They were like bards, minstrels. They do magic and juggle, and they wear a bright colored motley.
I think they're the harbingers of the cult of Onyx. They're going from town to town.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, normally they're not, but I don't know if this. I hadn't heard any that were scheduled to be through from the King's Keep, but
We heard it from a son of local farmers who had been ordered by his parents to spy on us, and he said that they were acting normal until the troop went through, and then they were now working for Onyx. And I'm worried that as the influence of this cult grows, because we know that they can teleport between places, I'm worried that they're going to slowly take villages.
really,
Yeah, we found some carvings in one of the basements of the inn, and we devised that they were portals from one place to another.
I slept with a demon.
He did, and then we killed that demon.
Yeah,
Okay.
she deserved it.
Well,
Okay.
she was evil.
Yeah, she was being controlled by magic silk and shadow puppetry or something.
oh, that's
Well,
not good.
also, they could summon hellhounds.
What?
Yeah, we
Yeah. Oh, I pulled out a hellhound tooth.
did. Ooh.
Ooh, and literally he goes, ooh.
Oh,
that's
and the collar.
Here's one of those runes of teleportation they were using too.
ooh. And he takes out a pad and some charcoal, and he starts kind of
Put it
etching.
down on his table.
Okay.
We're just pulling out all of our trophies. He pulls
like-
out just like dirty
Oh,
soap.
yeah. And the locust thing. Remember that on the road?
Yeah, they summoned locusts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
That
kicked
wasn't
not
very
good.
fun.
I forgot we kicked their butts too.
Firebombs. Firebombs are
We
a
blew
beautiful
them
thing.
up with fire
I mean,
bombs.
they were bugs. Yeah.
So what's going to end up happening here?
Well, they were chasing us through the forest.
You've brought them here?
Now,
Well, we're about a day and a half ahead of them.
Oh, so they weren't chasing you here.
Well, they chased us out of town.
Yeah, they
Okay.
chased us out of town,
Okay.
and they were spying on us.
Also, have you set up traps on the way here?
I have the archway that I can activate.
Oh, so
All right,
those,
somebody is setting up traps around your tower.
What kind of trap? What do you mean by traps?
Traps that are used to catch man-sized people, like a big old
Lightning bolt type things?
No, like traps like we would trap animals with.
Dang it!
Oh no, that's not me.
Earlier, Scott, you said that the weight attached to the snare was powerful enough to catch a man or an elephant,
or an owlbear.
or a golem made of stone.
Could be.
So
the
okay,
smart radish.
so
That is
whoever's
actually
setting
pretty
traps
smart,
around
Rich.
here was probably trying to lure the golem away to get the golem in the snare trap. That's why it was so heavily weighted, because there's no elephants in these woods.
No. There are no elephants
No,
in the woods. This is true.
This is true. Well, I mean, elk. I was
The
thinking
traps
elk too.
are for the
so.
wizard. They're hoping the wizard leaves his castle or tower.
And
The
takes
wizard's like,
golem
I
with
haven't
him.
left here in like 2 weeks.
They're hoping you leave. Were you going to leave soon?
Well, yeah, it was a couple days from now, and I was going to make a
They're hoping you.
trip to the large market.
They were hoping you were going to fall into the traps, and then because they don't know which direction you're going, there's probably traps in a circle around the tower.
Radish is pretty smart.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, I would take GRON with me.
The
that's
snares
the-
for the golem.
Yeah, the traps are built to catch GRON.
Well, that's not good at all.
Because what good is your golem if it's dangling from a tree? And
You can't do anything.
dang it, that
Actually,
means.
if they take it off the ground, it's easier to kill because as long as it's touching it, should be able to regenerate rather fast.
Wait. If they have traps all around the tower, then does your archway seal?
Yes.
Seal the archway.
Why?
They're right outside.
Trust
then.
Radish. We're probably going to be in trouble.
Trust me, seal the archway.
Okay. And he walks over to a podium that's off to one side, and he touches one of the stones, and he goes, "Okay, it's sealed."
They're probably watching the snares. we thought the snares were for us. The snares were for you. That means that they're already in this area. We didn't outrun the cult of Onyx. We ran further into the cult of Onyx.
Yep.
Never saw it coming.
That's why they didn't pursue us. They weren't chasing us because they were already here.
This is great. Brilliant.
Although, on the bright side, we have a powerful sorcerer with a golem.
Well,
He goes, well, I didn't want to be in the middle of this fight.
too late.
Neither did we.
They're looking to catch you as much as they're looking to catch us.
For what? What did you do?
We stopped them from taking over our town, and
Well, that would upset them.
oh, we captured one of their cultists who we were forced by law, by dutiful law, to
Execute.
We tried him. We put him in a court, and then, of course, the court's decision was to execute him. And
It would.
They did not like that.
No.
Understood. So, are you guys? Do you just want to leave the area? Are you trying to make sure your village is safe? What do you? I mean, have you guys taken this cult as your mortal enemies?
I wouldn't say they're our mortal enemies, but we're kind of diametrically opposed at this point.
Yeah, I'd agree with that assessment.
That sounds like mortal enemies.
No, we want to stop them and probably kill them. I mean,
I'm going to go with what I just said.
Ideally,
Oh,
we want
and-
to crush the cult and get them out of our area.
and free the villages, because I'm assuming the villages have fallen under some sort of sway.
The answer is yes, sir.
Well, it
to
sounds
everything
like
you said.
Turnford has, at the very least. I don't know about Oxley.
Last we were there, it was okay.
Yeah, we protected it.
Last we were there.
Yeah, last we were there. Crap.
What was the third city? Weirdford?
Weirdford. Great. We're gonna go back, and there's the troop will be there, and their little junglers and French clowns.
Dollars to Donuts said they burned your fucking house down too.
Oh, because they would, because they're dicks.
That'd piss me off. That's like my favorite place to go crash out.
He has the best rumpus room.
Can't believe you said that.
We're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed.
Do you have any mystical means to leave the tower that we could use?
Well, I have
That don't
mystical
re-
means to leave the tower.
That we four could use?
What do you? Oh.
Just outside of the archway. Just back outside beyond your gate.
So the short answer is yes. The long answer is maybe. I mean, if I trip off the ward right inside the door, it teleports you 1,000 feet in the air.
Oh.
But I don't think that's what you want.
No.
No.
I just meant to safely get back outside of the wall so we could go to Weirdford.
Oh,
Why do you want to go to Weirdford?
Because that's the next city that triangulates with Turnford and ours, Oxley.
And
Which, by the way, your tower is located pretty nicely between the three
no, very much so. Almost exactly.
at the point.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's on purpose.
I figured.
Magic.
So that's probably why the Cult of Onyx wants your tower and you and your golem, or at least you and your golem disposed of.
Because if they control all 4 points on this particular grid, no, this is not good. I'm just not even going to speculate anymore about that.
these
Well,
are,
if they were doing something in all 3 villages, they could focus whatever they were doing here.
Yeah.
which we still haven't learned what their end game is. Of course, we're still investigating them. We're hoping that if we go to Weirdford, maybe we can find probably not the head of the cult, but I don't know, maybe some sort of higher up.
Maybe another
Or a
arm.
whole nother village that wants to kill us.
Yeah. I mean, we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah. Look, it's either we go back to Oxley and prepare defenses and live under siege, or we're already way out. We're halfway to Weirdford. We're halfway to Oxley. I say
Yep.
we go to Weirdford.
I agree.
Yep. Let's go kill them all.
You and
What?
Gron need to stay safe in the tower. In fact, you two are probably the only two that are going to prevent this section of the forest and those 3 towns from becoming Onyx controlled.
Well, if we're going to stay here, I was going to go to market and pick up some supplies and some other things. But if we're going to stay here, we're not going to be the ones that are going to keep this area from falling under protection or falling under the sway of the Onyx.
No, we will.
You will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We'll hold the tower.
Yep. That's
And-
all I expect.
Okay. Because we can do that. That's if you would be so kind in the next week or so to bring back some provisions.
We could go to
Yeah.
Weirdford to buy provisions and bring them back.
Can
Okay.
I leave my horse here?
Certainly.
All right.
We'll bring the horse into the tower. I can. Feeding the horse is not a problem.
Can you make sure Gron doesn't eat the horse?
Please.
Oh, Gron doesn't like horse.
Okay,
No,
that's
apparently
refreshing.
Gron likes sapphires.
And I am going
emeralds,
to do my best to disarm the traps around your tower.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any way of monitoring the area around your tower?
Yes, they walk into the field into the archway and they get thrown 1,000
Well,
feet in the
no,
air.
I mean,
and he listens to them
magically.
splat.
Yeah. Do you have any other defenses besides the golem?
Anything inside of the walls can be defensible.
Yeah, I noticed Sparrow took a specific path getting to your front door.
Correct. If you step off of that path, you could walk into lava.
Ooh.
I liked it that one time I saw the rabbit bounce through and the green light came down and
Yeah,
dust.
I have the ability to actively attack those that come in with disintegration and lightning.
They're going to try.
That's why they're hoping you leave, and that's why
Yep.
they set the traps.
They're going to try.
Then I will postpone my journey.
You should. Thank you.
What do you?
No, thank you.
What do you need in the way of food right now?
I have another 3, 4, maybe 5 days if I stretch things of food. I was
It's
just
going to be
get
2 days there and 2 days back. If we get there and then come back, we could have him rations before it runs out.
Well, I mean, I could go kill an elk like right now and have him. He'll be set for like 2 weeks.
Well, we don't know if there are any watchers watching us right now in the woods.
And what are they gonna do? See me walk out, kill an elk, and walk back?
No, I meant charge you and attack you, but.
I'm gonna summon an elk.
Oh, that's what you're doing. I thought you were actually going to hunt and.
No, this is the one time where I think
Hey,
it's more
I was
important
about
to
to
waste my
say.
magic on this.
I was about to say, you are? Okay.
Here's your sign.
I was about to say, yeah, wow.
You know, I wouldn't normally do that, but extenuating circumstances
You know,
apply.
if you summoned him over to the lava trap, you could cook the elk and then already give him the
all
wizard.
in one go.
That's one-stop shop.
All right, I'm going to leave him the ring in the bag to study for the next couple days while we go to Weirdford.
He says, I can probably, if you can hold on an hour or so, I can take care of that before you.
Oh, I thought it was going to
I
take.
mean, we're safe here for the now.
It's like dry cleaning. That's
Because the sun is starting to set. He said, I thought you would be my guest for the evening.
Oh.
We'd
That would
probably,
be
And
fantastic, and we
it
thank
would
you
be
very much.
it'd be a lot harder to see the traps at night.
yeah.
I did bribe your golem with an emerald too, so he should be happy.
Yes,
for a little
that
while.
was very nice of you. That was, he very much liked the emerald.
Oh, good.
Okay. So he says, if you're going to go gather some provisions, then we can have a fire and do things in the bottom of the tower, and there's chambers for you guys to sleep, and you'll be safe here for the night.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Well, if you want to flip off the door defense, Radish and I will go get something summoned up, and we'll be right back.
He wanders over and he touches 2 stones on the podium, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, the gate's open and the defenses for you two. Actually, can you both touch this stone?" And he holds out a stone.
I touched stone.
Okay, you touch stone. He goes back and puts a stone in an empty hole in the podium, and he goes, "Okay, you two can walk in and out just regular. You don't have to follow
Oh,
a
you're
thing."
attuned
Awesome.
to the magic. That's
Gotta
so
love that.
cool.
So
Nice.
for the next 48 hours, it won't do anything to you two.
Okay, sweet.
nice.
Off we go.
What about all of our stones? Do they fit? Do they look same size of what he's touching, or
No, they're a little smaller.
Okay.
But
He-
they're just as good.
He wanders off.
Yeah.
Give me a summon animal. Give me a roll. We're going to try to summon an elk.
18.
All right. You're the Bambi's father, the majestic elk, walks from the forest in front of you and just looks toward the setting sun as the profile just like right in its side. You're just going to put one right in it.
I'm actually going to be nicer to it, and I'm going to walk up to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to very, very gently pet it and thank it for its sacrifice and tell it we love it, and then
Okay.
slit its throat.
All right. You're not just going to go, "Oh, look, he's so pretty."
Surprising,
Oh, damn it.
surprising amount of blood comes from the throat. We're just soaked.
This is not a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's trying to. He's like, "Oh, lay down, little elk, and it's okay, and it's wonderful, and slice."
Look.
And it's surprisingly humane for
Oh, yeah.
someone who suggested that we should gouge this little kid's eyes out earlier. You're going, huh? I wonder.
So what
how-
you're saying
and-
is this elk slaughter is pretty kosher.
Well, and,
Yeah.
and when I'm done, I
yeah.
actually say a prayer and thank it specifically for its sacrifice to us,
Or
and how
halal.
it feeds us and
No, that's
For our
fantastic.
Muslim listeners.
everything, and
Nice. Yes. Or
then I drag
halal.
it inside and take it apart.
Okay. He's working on taking it apart. Dun, 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 dun.
After we seal back up the archway, I'm still going to keep watch from like a helpful many windows I can find, just because.
There's little slits.
Just better for someone to keep watch and.
Okay. You're watching. He comes back to you about a half an hour, and he goes, "Oh, this is a very interesting pouch. It creates stones."
Random ones.
You learned all your magic from this man.
Not me, man.
Oh, that's
What are you laughing at?
Well, there are many precious stones out
He goes,
there.
Okay.
"Oh, it can certainly create gemstones. It can create regular stone. It can create,
Will it create whatever you ask it?
Thanks, Mr. Wizard.
not typically."
Well, that's not very cool.
No, actually, this is actually pretty cool.
it's
This
about
is
the coolest
almost
thing.
infinite money.
Yeah.
Now, it could be if you have the patience.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where we got the emerald for Gron.
Oh,
That's true.
interesting.
Oh, so Gron got a magic emerald.
Did.
Super fancy.
Hey, but you know what? It kept us from having to kill him, and it got him off of our back.
Yeah, the wizard might be sorcerer. Is he a sorcerer or wizard? This dude might be very mad at us if we killed his protector.
Yes, well, thankfully, it regenerates.
Or the cult of Onyx would really love us. And I don't know if we want the Onyx to love us because they're kind of.
601.
It'd be like hearing that the Nazis think you're cool, and it's like, oh, a whole group of people think I'm cool. Oh, they're Nazis, like literal Nazis.
Like,
so.
oh, those guys.
Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis.
Illinois Nazis.
Right? Those are the worst Nazis. You thought the German Nazis were bad. The Illinois Nazis are, like, terrible.
You need to rewatch Blues Brothers.
Nice. Oh, no, I'm
We're
sad.
on a mission from Gad.
Yeah.
Gad.
From Gad.
Gad.
He comes back and he says, "Well, I need to study the ring a little bit longer."
Yeah,
and-
that's
and
fine.
We'll take care of that. You basically dress the elk. You provide enough food for at least a week and a half,
Yummy.
if not 2. You guys have like elk steaks in the evening. He's preparing the elk steaks. He comes through. He comes back with the ring, and he says, "This is a ring. It impedes momentum. It's very, very odd. It's very, very localized.
Shield.
It'll only work for you, and it only works with large objects, like man-sized objects. I would imagine if I threw you off the roof, you would not hit the ground with any particular. Depending on how far you fell, you wouldn't hit very hard.
Oh, out of character, I know what this is.
Yeah, feather flight.
Yeah. In character, what am I going to say? I mean, I wouldn't know what it is in character.
That's super cool.
We can try it real quick if you want, bro.
No.
The whole night's just been shoving him out the window.
Yeah, slip it on. Let's see what happens.
He just floats.
No, but what's really cool is if we need him to scale a tower so we can, get up somewhere, he can get there, and if he falls, he won't die.
Yeah,
That is cool.
let's test it. Come on.
Could the sorcerer look at my shield and maybe tell me anything about the dragon scale?
He could. Are you going to ask him?
I do. Sorcerer, this has been in my family since my father helped kill it. It was a great dragon, although I don't know very much about it other than it was a titanic battle. And I was wondering if you could tell me anything about the scale?
Oh, and he looks at it and he goes, no. And he turns around and goes, "Okay, so what are we having for dinner?"
Well, hold on.
All right, thanks, yogurt.
Sir, I have a shining helm that I've had.
And he looks back at you, kind of like he doesn't want to, like
He doesn't want to look at
he,
it.
He shirks away from the shield in a really odd way, and then goes, "Oh, you have a helm? What kind of helm?"
I have a
What,
shining helm that I've never really understood if it had magical properties. Can you take a look at it?
He looks at it for a minute, and he kind of waves his hand. He goes, "Why, yes, it does."
What does it do, sir?
I'm not sure what it does. I would have to study it for a while. I should do that. And he goes, "May I hold the helm?"
Yes.
And he takes the helm and he looks back at Radish, looks to the shield, and then scurries out of the room.
He doesn't like my shield.
Or he super likes your shield.
Or he's scared of their shield.
But it's just a shield. I mean, it's got the dragon scale attached to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but sometimes it's not.
What the hell did you just say?
Sometimes it's a hat.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's a brooch. Sometimes it's a pterodactyl. So He comes back in about 10 minutes and he goes, this helm is one of a set that will project leadership on a battlefield.
Oh, that's cool.
But I need the
Super
set.
cool.
I don't know.
That is 2 of us.
Okay. Very good. And he looks at you, and he looks back at Radish, and he looks down at the shield and looks back at Radish, and he says, scales from great dragons are generally powerful magical items. I do not even want to attempt to paw at magic that might surround a great dragon scale.
You know what we have to do, Radish? We have to go find a dragon.
Typically,
That'll get us killed, but okay.
Not necessarily.
typically,
I hear they're intelligent.
A dragon, a scale from a single scale from a great dragon will grant a wish.
I wish my parents weren't dead.
Jesus.
Now,
Real.
wishes have their own problems. I would advise, if you ever have the opportunity to own an item that grants any number of wishes, that you sell it. It is not worth the headache. However, along with their wish-granting capabilities, typically the scales of a dragon offer a type of defense to their user or wearer that is typically above and beyond. That is why the scales are affixed to armor or shields or something of that like.
Okay.
The idea, knowing that is a great dragon scale, makes me nervous. I would be hesitant to research that item.
You need more dragon scales.
I do.
So that is why I was slightly hesitant earlier.
Oh, well, my apologies.
You don't need to apologize.
I then go over and sit in the corner and start polishing my shield because I'm now even prouder of it.
Nice.
Instead of euphemism for something. I guess that would be your sword.
Polishing it off. Yeah.
Polish my shield.
I got to oil down my sword.
Wax my carrot.
Wow. Going to stroke my cudgel. Okay, what?
Flogging the dolphin.
Whoa, okay.
What?
Flogging the dolphin?
I don't know. Oh, we're not
is
in
that,
the
French?
ocean. What? Stop it.
We're not even near the ocean.
That's the dolphin. The dolphin.
Dauphin. I was going to do that's horrible.
He's hereditary, next in line to the throne.
What's French Canadian for Amber Alert? So, there we have it.
Probably-
When you touch the Dauphin, people
Mount-
get upset.
Mountie. That's what it is.
Mountie, yes. Okay, so dinner is cooked and prepared, and you all are preparing to sit down for dinner, and that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening to us, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JKMyth. Rico is at R1C0. And me, Scott T., at Gaming W. Scott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.